Hello everyone, welcome to day 136 of Wild Writing in the Time of Corona. We're going to do an ordinary workshop today, which means that I'll give you 6 categories of things and you choose one. The first thing that comes into your mind when you hear that category, you write that down. So at the end of the process you have 6 of your own words or phrases, and the challenge is to try and use at least 4 of those in a poem of your own making. And you can choose how you write the poem, whether you write it in rhyme or not, whether you choose to write it in first person or as a series of images or as a haiku or however you choose to write it. Okay, so here's the list for day 136. So the first is a construction. The second is a fuel. The third is a decoration. The fourth is a law. The fifth is someone who works in or on or with the sea in some way. And the sixth is an illness. I'll run through those again. A construction, a fuel, a decoration, a law, someone who works on or with or by the sea, and the last one, an illness. Okay, so you have that list, and from that list you make your own list. So I will now share with you the list that I made. So my construction was a steel frame of a building. My fuel was Coke. My decoration was a flower behind an ear. A law was the law of adultery or it being illegal to be an adulterer. The person who worked by the sea was a fisherman who would go out from a harbour in Cornwall to catch herring. And the illness was tuberculosis or TB. So I had those 6 and I tried to create some, I suppose essentially it's a snippet of a story that I went for rather than a description, because they seemed very disconnected to me. So this is what I have written, and I've given it a title, and the title is The Herring Fisherman. Jonas came home that day, late into the evening, sunburnt, windswept, a stench of herring live in the fibres of his smock. Came back from the ocean, the French crabber, the pier, to a dingy cottage, coke fumes spiralling from the kitchen's metal stove. Sprawled in the chair, half in darkness, his stocking feet cramping with brine. He stares at the tacky, exotic print nailed on the wall. From days of salt, lashing rain, and nets of living silver, he drifts away to dreams of her, smelling the flower in her ear, being close enough to catch the sweetest of perfumes. Waking from his reverie, he's cold, shivers, hears from above her hacking cough, her spitting blood into a bucket, climbs the narrow cottage stairs, breathes deeply, clearly inhales, and on the out-breath opens the latch door to see his frail young wife adrift among the blankets. Tossing, she flounders. His strong arms bring her back to shore. So that's my poem for today, and I think I had quite clearly the image of 3 images really. I had the image of the herring fisherman, and I had, which is an image that I knew, or a type of person I knew, and I had the image of somebody suffering from TB and reasonably young. But I also had this image of a tacky print on the wall, and somehow I guess I made the poem from connecting the three. So that's what I came up with today. So if you're new to this, a delightful part of the experience is to share your poems and to comment on other people's poems. So I hope that if you've enjoyed this and got something out of it and enjoyed the creative space that the workshop gives you, you may like to post this either on YouTube under today's workshop, or indeed on the Facebook post. So however you choose to do it, I hope you enjoy it. I'll be back in a couple of days with another workshop. Until then, you take care. Bye.